Okay, let's try to clean the camera. Just a moment. Yeah, this is much better. So I was supposed to do this live a couple of minutes ago, but Miss Little Me decided to have like other plans. So yeah, sorry for those who had been waiting. So I'm just gonna wait for people to join, then we can start talking about the extra income that you can get from part-time jobs. And I'll be mainly concentrated on the EU, which is the European Union, because that's where my stronghold is actually. So yeah. So I'm just gonna wait for some people to join. My hair really needs a retouch, but I still have to bear June, so yeah, most probably will do it in the next few months when I do like a glow up. It is actually noisy. Pressure, pressure, okay, so we're just gonna wait for 5 minutes for people to join, then we can start the discussion. I was actually trying to make a video yesterday about this, then I just got sidelined. Like I started recording the video yesterday, but I just got tired because yeah, I had a lot of things to do. So I decided that okay, maybe a live would be good. Hi Tixan. I wish I could actually record this in its portrait. Yeah, like horizontally, so that you can actually watch it better when you're watching on TVs. Can you hear the audio well? There's so much noise around me. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just start within 20 seconds. We can start the discussion. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I believe we can start now. Okay, so when you're in the EU, there are a number of jobs that you can actually do, especially on your free time, and this allow you to have like flexible hours which you can work, and you can actually earn extra income. So I'll start focusing on restaurants because those are the most popular, especially when it comes to summer. So during the summer season, almost all places are open, like all tourist places are open, and you can actually start earning more money by getting like small gigs such as DJing. Actually there's like high demand for DJs, and you can also as well do waitering because like I said, there are a lot of people who come or visit Europe, who visit in Europe during the summer season, and most people actually leave their jobs in Europe because they want to like explore, or they want to go on holidays. So it is the best time to actually get jobs like in the restaurants or in any tourism sector, hospitality sector. You can actually get jobs from them. So if you want, let's say in restaurants, how it works here in Poland, you have to go on OLX or you have to go on Facebook Market. Mostly they use Facebook Market here because Facebook is very popular. So if you go on Facebook and you go on Facebook Market, you will be able to see your location, and you can just minimize the location where you are concentrated in. So for example, let's say you're concentrated in Warsaw, you can just put the radius to how many kilometers you want that to cover, the stage to cover, and jobs will pop up. And usually they just require you to be available at that time. Usually they don't look at your documentation because yeah, they'll be paying you cash. So you might be paid daily or you might be paid weekly, depending on the restaurant that you would be working on. So I actually worked in a restaurant in Poznan, and they were paying me weekly, which means after working my 8 hours or 4 hours, they would give me, they would pay me like on a Saturday or on a Sunday, depending on how sales were that week. So usually what you'll be doing in restaurants, I was not a waiter, I was actually in the back room where you'll be cleaning dishes, and I'll do that from 1 until 12 o'clock midnight or 1 o'clock midnight, depending on if they had people in the restaurant. So you would be the last person to leave the restaurant because you would be cleaning. However, the best side of the restaurant that I was working for was that they didn't even provide food. It's only once that I ate food from that restaurant that I was offered food. So most of the times you would be on your feet, which means you're going to be standing from 1 to 12 o'clock. And yeah, that would be so painful. And the also bad side is that I didn't have anyone who I could talk to because they all didn't speak English, or they also didn't speak Polish. I think they're actually not from Poland. So yeah, there was no means of communication there. But however, I have had people who have had good experiences, especially working in the hospitality or in kitchens and restaurants. So one of the places that I highly recommend, like let's say one of the high earning places that you can actually go if you want to do like this seasonal jobs, you can actually go to Greece. Greece is one of the countries with the most tourism, and you can also with the most restaurants, sorry, and you can also go to Portugal, but Portugal is a bit tricky when it comes to working in restaurants. But France, yeah, France, there are a lot of restaurants there, especially when it's peak summer. They are recruiting a lot of people. Talking about also these European countries, you can actually also as well work in hotels. I think we actually talked about this yesterday, where I was saying that you can actually go and work in hotels, and the hotels actually offer you accommodation, and they offer you accommodation and food, which means the only thing that you're just doing is waking up in the morning, going to doing the housekeeping, and the rest of the day most probably you're not doing anything. So that's the best part about it. However, putting aside working in restaurants and hotels, you can as well go and work in do Uber. So there are a lot of delivery companies, especially here in Poland. We have a lot. So I'll just name the ones that are on top of my head. So they have Bolt, Volt, Uber, and what was the other one? Yeah, these are the three that I can name right now. But they're like and Glovo. So they're like 4 or 5 of them. So companies such as Glovo actually, you are required to work a minimum number of hours. Those are the ones that you're actually required to work. They have like a, let's say, they have certain hours that you actually have to work so that they can allow you to sign up with them. But when it comes to Uber, you can work at any time, and depending with the high volume of orders, let's say you're doing Uber delivery, and you can earn as much as 1,000 within 2 hours, which means you're going to be earning more than a person who's working a 9 to 5. And these kind of jobs are actually good because they are flexible and you can earn extra money. Imagine that you're doing a 9 to 5, and then you are doing maybe Uber or Volt delivery, which means you're going to be earning more or double the amount of money that a normal person who's working 9 to 5 only is working, which is extra money. So this will allow you as well to live like your best life, to be honest, because I've seen people who have worked Uber and they've never like worked the 9 to 5, and they're living very well here. So that's like a a good kind of gig that you can actually do. So when it comes to Uber, you can actually do it by oh, my nose is actually itchy. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. I think I've been doing something. Yeah, my nose is actually, yeah, itchy. Okay. So when it comes to Uber delivery, you can use a scooter, you can use a bicycle, and you can use a car. Depending on what you have, you can select whatever you want. And also, one thing, you can actually rent cars here to do Uber delivery. And bicycles, like I said, they are affordable depending on the kind of bicycle that you want to use. You can use the electric bicycle or the manual. It depends on what you really want to do. But actually, bicycles are actually so popular in Europe right now than cars, to be honest. And when it comes to Fold and Glovo, they actually offer you bicycles, your uniform, helmets. They offer you everything, to be honest. So all you have to do is just show up, and they'll provide you with everything so that you can start the work. But however, you actually needed to have legal documents. So let's talk about that. Oh my goodness, my no, my nose is so itchy. I don't know why. I think I'm having some allergies or something. Yeah. Does anyone have questions before we move on? Okay. So, so what are the documents that are needed for you to do this, let's say, delivery services? One, you are required to have a legal status in the country, and as well, if you're going to be driving a car, your driver's license will be required. And yeah, that's only what they need, to be honest. In your bank account, you just have to have a Polish bank account, and that will allow them to transfer funds to you. But otherwise, other than that, you're sorted, and you can go ahead and start your delivery job. These actually pay, and yeah, like I said. So also there are, let's say, oh my goodness, ooh, child, my nose is actually, I think I'm having allergies. The trees close to my place are starting to bloom, and whoa, it's going to be a disaster. So if you see me not recording videos for the coming five months or 3 months, I'm having allergies. Okay, so let's talk about is it called car delivery, or what do you call Uber? Like the Uber which picks you up, that one. You know what I'm talking about. For you to be able to do those now, you need like a driver's license, to be honest, and you don't have to have like a criminal record when it comes to driving. Yeah, you know what I mean. That one. So, you can actually do pickups and drop ups, and they have a boat as well. They have Uber, there is taxi, and you can actually register for all three, which means you're always going to be available, and you're going to have a lot of options or people who will require you. But one of the most paying is actually taxi, but a few people use taxi because taxi is a bit pricey compared to Bolt is actually the cheapest. And yeah, Uber sometimes, yeah. But when it comes to, I would prefer doing all three, which means yeah, you are flexible, and you can also register for Uber Airport, because Uber Airport is one of the most paying, but it's a bit pricey as well. And the best thing about this is that you can rent cars. As I said, you can rent cars from individuals who are leasing out cars, and you can be paying them maybe 1,000 or 300, depends. I don't know how much they cost, to be honest, but yeah, those are the options that you actually have. Then they it this puts us where we have to talk about seasonal jobs as well. So you can have seasonal jobs as part-time jobs, and you can actually work in plantations. Let me just call them plantations, to be honest. We talked about this yesterday as well. But let's say you can go to strawberry farms during the weekend, let's say Saturdays, and you can go and pick up strawberries. So usually you can start picking in the morning, very early in the morning, and when it's about to become dawn, when it's not very hot, that's where you are required actually to work. So you will be flexible, and yeah, you can actually earn like not 1,000, to be honest, but 600 tops if you're working for one day, depending on how you're working, to be honest. But you can earn good money if they're not paying you per hour. But if they're paying you per hour, usually it's like 21 up to, I think the minimum now is 23. But yeah, I'll have to recheck that, and I'll actually do a video regarding that as well. Yeah, so yeah, if you have any questions, let's chat. Actually, there is this warehouse job that I have been seeing being posted. So if you look into DHL, Amazon, and it's Postam. They're actually recruiting people right now who want to go and do packaging. So it's more of like heavy lifting of parcels and just sorting them out. So I haven't like digged into it, but I've been seeing it for a while now. So these are some of the kind of jobs that you can actually do here, and usually the work is done at night, which means you work from most probably 10 until 3 or 5, depending if they're giving you 8 hours. But yeah, those are kind of though it's a bit harsh, to be honest, because you'll be carrying heavy loads. But yeah, those are good jobs to actually work on. And there are also cruises which you can actually work on, especially when you are staying in countries, coastal countries such as Sweden, Italy. They have like cruises which you can actually sign off on. And to register for these cruises, actually you have to go on their websites. To be honest, I would advise on going on the website other than using agencies, because the agencies are going just to waste your money to register for this as well. Yeah, so today's live is going to be like 20-30 minutes. So if you have any questions, or if you want to know something in depth, please do let me know so that we can talk about it. And yeah, I can always do a video which is well edited than this. Yeah, I can always do a video and share the information with you. I feel like these lives actually help me to actually also remember things than when I'm just recording for a video. So someone yesterday actually asked me like, when I was working in a factory, did I do it myself or I had an agency do it for me? I saw that on one of my other videos, and I actually didn't do it myself. There was an agency that was recruiting people. It's better when you're on ground, to be honest. You can always be like flexible, especially if you're a student. They'll come into schools and look for students who want to work in chicken factories and strawberry farms, in meat factories, depends. But when it comes to construction, I think they actually, you have to go through an agent. Because one thing that you should know, these big factory companies, they employ agencies to look for people for them. So that's how it works. Yes. It's actually hot today. It's very, very hot. So humid. It's actually 19 past 1. I think we're moving. We are in the same time. We have the same time as Johannesburg. So the time in Poland only changes during winter, where we go like an hour behind. But when it's summer, we are on the same timeline with countries in Southern Africa. Yeah, we have like 8 more minutes, and then I will end this live as well. You always find these lives uploaded on my channel. You can always find them. Oh, so yeah, it, let's talk about babysitting, and because these are like part-time jobs that you can actually do here. So there is babysitting, where you can just go on Facebook Market, and yeah, you can register yourself. You just have to have a good like advertisement, to be honest. Then yeah, that's something that you can actually do by yourself. And if you are good in and fluent in English as well, you can find teaching jobs here, because they are really looking for people who can teach English in private schools. So you can always like look for schools here and just advertise yourself that okay, I'm a native English speaker. And if you're looking for someone who wants to learn English, who wants to teach English, I'm available. Those are actually good schools. Oh my goodness, my nose is actually becoming red. Oh, ooh, child. Yeah, I think I might need to see a doctor, because it's so itchy. But English teaching is really good paying. Like I used to teach English, and it was good. You can actually get like 200 in 1 hour, and yeah, which means your groceries are covered by for the whole month, which is actually good. I think I should get back into that hustle, by the way. English teaching. Yeah. Though I forget a lot of words, that I think that would be good. Yeah. So I actually have to do another video right now, because yesterday I was in the middle of recording this video. Then, to be honest, I got so busy. Then I was like, okay, I'll do it as a live, because it's much better when you do it as a live. You're just doing it, you don't have to edit anything, which is actually good. And if anyone has questions, they can always ask you during the live. though I need to be better with scheduling my lives so that a lot of people can actually join. Right now I can see that I have 6 people only, and yeah, I have 2 people only right now. So which means, yeah, I have to work better because I have like 2,000 subscribers. So what's happening to all those 2,000 subscribers? Because I know most people joined because of my other video of working in a factory, which I actually want to do like a day in the life of someone working in a factory. I think that would be a good video as well, because I'll you will get to see the to experience like the journey of someone who works in the factory. Dixon, I'm still working on it. Yesterday I was a bit busy, so I'll look into that. So, but it looked like a legitimate business, to be honest. Like, I can see that it has a tax ID number, which is actually good, and it's also registered. So, I think, yeah, you can work with them. Just try to also do some digging as well from your side, because I'm also doing some digging on the internet as well. But when using these agencies, just make sure that you do not give them money. Let them pay for everything. Then once you get the job, just make sure that your papers are legal. You can also go into the consulate for them to just check the documents and to verify that everything is correct regarding the company. Let me get some water. So I think I'll end the video here.